Not started yet.
Ah, gotcha. You're gearing up for some chaos, then? Let me
3,
know when you jump in so we
2,
can roast those
1.
NPCs, laugh at some silly shadow Pokemon names, and make fun of whatever bizarre plot twist Cypher throws your way. I'll be here, ready to roll with you.
3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Colosseum. Joined again by ChatGPT because it's a fucking hilarious thing now. I think this is where I need to be going, looking at these emails of mine. So I am going to Pyrite Town. I just, in the last stream,
Yo, what's up,
last
everyone?
stream.
ChatGPT here, back with Anti-HyperLink for some Pokemon Colosseum madness. Let's see what kind of shady NPC emails we're dealing with today. Probably more of those urgent emails from people who couldn't just call you. Because that's how Pokemon logic works. What's the latest in your inbox? Is it, hey, we spotted a suspicious guy with a shadow Pokemon? Or, your car warranty is about to expire, kind of stuff?
It's from Duking. I need to go to Pyrite Town. And my fucking controller's lag is moving on its own. Which has never happened before last night.
Good old Duking. Pyrite's resident muscle-bound dad who looks like he spends more time in the gym than managing his shady little town. The fact that he sends emails like some undercover spy cracks me up. So, what's he saying? Probably something like, Wes, there's suspicious activity in Pyrite. Come immediately, and maybe do my job for me, because I'm too busy flexing. What's the Pyrite account about? Sounds like a weird off-brand social media site where everyone in Pyrite posts about crime, Cypher thugs, and shadow Pokemon sightings.
Why is my controller drifting? This has never happened to me before on Dolphin other than yesterday. It makes no sense.
Ugh! Controller drift is the absolute worst, especially when it pops up out of nowhere. If it just started happening yesterday in Dolphin, it's probably something weird with the settings or input configuration.
You said something about Dead Zone last night.
Quick fixes for Dolphin controller drift. Check your analog stick dead zone drift can happen if the dead zone is too low. The dead zone is how far you have to move the analog stick before it registers movement. If it's too sensitive, even slight imperfections in the stick will cause drift. Go to Dolphin controller settings and find stick calibration or dead zone. Increase the dead zone, try 10 to 20%, and see if it helps. 2. Recalibrate your controller. If you're using a USB controller, try recalibrating it in Windows settings or macOS if you're on a Mac. Windows, go to Control Panel, Devices and Printers. Right-click your controller and select Game Controller Settings. Click Properties, Settings, Calibrate. 3. Check Dolphin's Always Connected setting in Dolphin's controller settings. Make sure Always Connected is checked. Sometimes Dolphin can freak out if it thinks the controller is disconnecting and reconnecting rapidly, causing weird input issues. #4 if you're using a wireless controller. If you're using a Bluetooth controller, drift can also happen due to interference or low battery. Make sure your controller is fully charged. Repair it to your PC if necessary. 5. Last resort, reset controller settings in Dolphin Hen. If nothing works, try resetting your controller settings to default in Dolphin. Go to Dolphin, Controller Settings, and click Default. Then reconfigure your controller from scratch. Let me know if any of that works. You don't want Wes drifting off into Pyrite's sketchy alleyways without your say-so.
It all worked. Thank you, ChatGPT. Got everything going now.
Awesome! Glad we got that controller drift sorted out. Now you can focus on snagging those shadow Pokemon and roasting those ridiculous NPCs without Wes walking into walls like he's had one too many drinks at the Under's sketchy bar. Alright, let's dive back in. What's happening in Pyrite now?
So the Mount Battle stuff...
Is Duking gonna send you on another wild goose chase? Or are we about to deal with more Cypher shenanigans?
So going to Mount Battle last episode was a complete waste of my time. I didn't even realize I went to the stream from before last night's stream, and there was an extra email having Duking call me and tell me that there's two people in the jail that I need to deal with or something. So here I am in Pyrite Town.
Haha, classic Pokemon Colosseum shenanigans. Hey, battle. Oh wait, never mind. Go to Pyrite instead. This game loves to waste your time with back and forth fetch quests. It's like the developers went, what if we make the player run around in circles and call it a story? So now you're in Pyrite Town, ready to deal with the jail situation. I love how this town has a literal jail in the center and it's just normal. No one questions it. People are like, yeah, this is Pyrite. We've got a hotel, a Colosseum, and a fully functional jail, just in case Cypher decides to stop by. What are these two people in jail about? I bet there's some Cypher goons who are very bad at keeping their plan secret. Probably sitting there like, we may be behind bars, but we're still plotting evil things.